Hi, students. I'm going to go ahead and do day 3. So day 3 is today, even though it's the 4th day, because we skipped a day, okay? Every day, Lual scolded, and every day I thought, Lual, please just be my brother. I don't need 2 fathers. I didn't know that too soon I wouldn't have any. Still, though, he would peck at me like a sharp-beaked bird. Lual knew well how to make his little brother laugh. He would have known a soft bed was made for jumping. He would have growled at me for misbehaving. But then he would, when no one was looking, he would have jumped just as high. I would give all the bids in all the great world just to feel the sharp thorn of Lual scolding once again. TV machine. My aunt makes food on the cooking fire. We eat simple, with taste and smells of my home. We talk with the words and sounds I know, sweet in my mouth. But the more home returns to me, the more I remember all I've lost. I feel the holes where my mother, my father, my brother should be. My uncle and my aunt's husband and their other children too, 2 girls younger than Ganwar. Sometimes it seems to me a hole can be as real and as solid as a boulder or a tree. Outside, snowflakes tap the window like stubborn mosquitoes. Try out the word snow, then shiver and shake just like Dave. My aunt lets a smile go free. I have to go to work now, she says. What do you mean work? I want to know. Mama helps at the house for old people, Ganwar explains. His mouth is a line. It's not a good place. It's called a nursing home, my aunt says, and they pay me money so that I can buy things. It takes a lot of money to live here in America. But it's not, I say, and it's cold. My aunt touches my shoulder. You're a good boy, Keck. You are your mother's child. Mama will be glad to see you, I say. I hope she'll get here soon. My aunt looks at me with questions in her eyes. She glances at Ganwar. He looks away. Don't hope too hard, she says in a whispering voice, and then she puts her coat on and leaves. When she's gone, Ganwar and I watch the TV machine. I'd seen one at the airport and on the flying boat, but this machine has many more stories, more colors, more happy people and mad people. People are dancing and singing and shooting and kissing. So many people, but they still cannot fill the holes in the room. Night. The pillow, like a mound of grass under my head, is good comfort. And the blanket is warm as the afternoon sun, is as warm as the afternoon sun. But I still can't sleep. Ganwar lies without moving, but I know somehow he is not sleeping either. After a while, Ganwar sits up on his elbows. He's just a shadow to my eyes. What's that cloth you're holding? He asks. It's from the camp, I say. It's true. True enough. I don't want to say the whole truth. Are you glad that you're here, Ganwar? I ask. He breathes in and out, in and out. This is a good land, he says. There's great freedom here. But even when you travel far, the ghosts don't stay behind. They follow you. You come here to make a new life, but the old life is still haunting you. We don't say anything for a few minutes. Finally, Ganwar speaks. They're all gone, Keck. They're all dead. I want to hate Ganwar for his words, but I am too weary for anger. Already there are so many people to hate. Too many. Not all, I finally whisper. Not Mama. He sighs. It isn't good to fool yourself. I've learned that much. Hoping isn't foolish, I say. If I can make it all the way here, then anything can happen. He shakes his head. Crazy boy, Ganwar says. Hoping doesn't make a thing true. Remember when you were no taller than my knee and you thought you could talk to cattle? They listened, I say. They just didn't answer. How about when you believed you could fly? Remember how you jumped from the top of the acacia tree? I still have the scar on my elbow, I say. And anyway, the flying part was fun. Only the landing was troublesome. You can't make yourself a bird, Keck. Some things will never be. A man does not give up, I say. A man knows when he's defeated, Ganwar replies. I wipe a tear away with the soft cloth in my hand. I don't answer. I am afraid of what the answer might be. Mama. I have my father's will, my brother's eyes, and my mother's light. She is like newborn sun, fresh with promise. The just beginning moments before the day fills the bucket with good and bad, sweat and longing. Even her laughter has sun in it. Always when I think of her, I see a cloudless day blooming full. I feel warmth on my shoulders. I know hope's embrace. I am just a boy, like any boy. I make trouble. I am lazy. I kick at the world when I am mad. I don't know why I have been so lucky to be so loved. Sleep story. I am on the flying boat, and so is Dave, and Mama, and Father, and Luo. People from my village are there, and many cows, and a camel, and a gazelle. Airplane, Dave says. Try to say it, Keck, but when the mouth opens, the only things that come out are little white puffs, cloud after cloud. You must try harder, Luo says, and I give him my best scowl. He laughs, and then the round windows open, and guns are there. They and hating words. And I am screaming empty white clouds of fear. When at last it's quiet, the seats of Luo and my father and all the other men from my village are empty. They're gone, I tell my mama. They're dead. And she shakes my hand. She takes my hand, When we step outside, it isn't sky we see, but endless barren land dotted with dead trees. Mile after mile, day after day, tier after tier, we travel to a place of tents and women and children. Here in the camp we are safe, she says. The men with guns will not come. My feet are blistered, and her dress of blue and yellow is stained with blood. And all around us snow falls, and my eyes burn with the sight of it. Part 2. You only make a bridge where there is a river. And that's an African proverb. And I'll leave you with that thought. Please remember I hope you took notes, and please remember to upload them in today's folder in Google Classroom. Thank you.